Hello, my beautiful souls. How are you, everyone? Hope you all are doing good, great. Hope you all are happy, blessed, and prosperous. I'm back with my YouTube channel after so long time, and hope everyone is doing very good. Everyone is safe, sound, and happy. So I'm back with my channel. Today I want to talk about spirituality, and its meaning, and also about law of attraction. And I have been doing these videos about law of attraction, and I have been sharing you my experiences, my knowledge, and the things that I have been getting throughout till today. And today what I want to share about is that, what do you think spirituality is? I mean, if you just think about it, okay, so what exactly spirituality means? And there are lots of stuff in Google. If you have to search about spirituality, or if law of attraction and everything else. So what do you think of? Like, just give a second and think about it. Many of you'd say that it's all about universe, God, and everything, or some of you would say that it's all about consciousness, awareness, and then loads of uh, may say that it's all about religion or something else. It's about culture or things like that. I mean, it's all up to your knowing that what you've been uh, understanding about spirituality now. So, and I'm here to share my experience and knowledge about spirituality, through my experiences, through what I learned about what exactly spirituality is, and what exactly consciousness awareness is, and what exactly is law of attraction about. I mean, recently my life has turned like totally, what should I, totally upside down. I mean, in a good way, I guess. So don't you worry, people. In a very, very good and a miracles way, and loads of miracles have been happening day by day, and months by months, and then there would be loads of to share about in upcoming days also, and I'd be sharing. I'd love to share my experiences with all of you, and it's like, uh, yeah, I used to believe in law of attraction, spirituality, and then the things I used to read about in these pages, YouTube videos, or following some sayings about Osho, Sadhguru, and everything. I used to follow everything about spirituality and stuffs like that. But then uh, at that time, I kind of had this, what should I say, a bit of knowledge. I mean, I was not completely. I thought I was actually understanding spirituality, and I knew what that was about. But then the thing was that, uh, while days are passing by, I'm getting to know that it's not about knowing or understanding, and then you just read that thing in the books, or uh, in some kind of websites or YouTube, and then you are like, okay, so this is what is spiritual. No, it's not. It's exactly not that thing. So it is very simple. In a very simple terms, I want to say is that spirituality is all about your vibrations. I mean, your feeling, what you, uh, to put it into words, I like to say that it's about what your soul exactly feels. I mean, I'm not talking about what you feel emotionally, what you feel mentally, or I mean, what you feel physically. No, it's not about that. I mean, I'm talking about the thing that you feel different about. I mean, out of out of these uh, what should I say? Out of these desires, out of everything, out of materialism, out of people's thoughts, beliefs, and everything, out of everything, what exactly your soul feels inside. That's what exactly spirituality is about. Because uh, when you uh, when you get into depth of spirituality, lots of things happens to you, and you're like, what exactly is what the fuss about? what is the fuss about spirituality and law of attraction and stuff like that. and and you'd be driven by your emotions. I mean, emotions like you kind of feel, sometimes you feel like, oh, okay, so I am very joyful, I'm so very happy, and then so yeah, I feel so blessed, and I feel that universe is hugging me, or some kind of presence. I mean, yeah, yeah, that happens, but then no, it's not exactly spiritual because you are driven by your emotions at that time. I mean, and then at times what happens is that you meet some kind of like spiritual teacher, or you follow some kind of pieces, or you just go through YouTube videos, or just to make learn about spirituality and stuff like that. And then what happens is that you feel like, okay, so that's what spirituality is about. Oh, so you're like, you kind of try to fight your intelligence with spirituality, okay, and you think that's what spirituality is about. But then I'm so sorry to say that, but that's not what exactly spirituality, because at that time you would be driven by your mind, your brain. So, and then the other thing was that uh, you kind of feel healthy, and then you're like, you feel very active, and you don't get tired of doing things physically. You feel very fit, and then you feel so young at heart, and then you feel so very beautiful or very handsome, and then you feel so magnificent all of a sudden, and then you feel like, oh, so this is what spirituality is about, or yeah, my vibration is like a high today, or like that. And then let me be honest, that's not what spirituality is about. So I'm not trying to say that you have to follow my words, and then you have to get into my words, and then um, feel that, okay, so that's what spirituality is about, and then whatever I'm saying is true. I don't mean to say that, but then the thing that I felt was very different. The experiences I've been through, and these are all true, and it's a little different. I want to say that. I mean, it's little different from the things that I read, the posts that I used to follow, the things that the videos that I used to watch. Yeah, they are true in a sense. I mean, they are good in their places. I mean, they all describe some part of themselves. Okay, some piece of them. They are like puzzles, right? Or they are like puzzles, and they give you hints and everything. Okay, so but that's not all about that. I mean, that's not the depth, and that's not the full part that you're getting. Okay, and I'm also not saying that I'm giving you every 100% answers about spirituality. But then the thing is that today I want to share my experiences about what I went through, and then how it feels like. I mean, okay, how it feels like, not emotional. I mean, not what your heart feels. No, no, it's not that. I mean, what your soul feels. I mean, soul, and that's completely different. I mean, your soul is, it's like a, out of lust, out of desires, out of your mental thoughts, out of your intelligence, out of your anything else, out of your ego, out of your debate, and everything else, what your soul exactly feels, because that's what spirituality is about. Okay, because at that point where you sense that thing, you feel like, you feel little numb. I mean, not in a sense that you're like, okay, it's like you feel dead, but then you're alive. Okay, I mean, not exactly okay. I mean, not exactly you're dying, and then physically, it's not about that, but then you just feel nothing at all. I mean, you're at a peaceful state, you're very calm, and then you just observe the things going around you, and then you just don't judge anything, and then nothing comes in your mind. It's like stillness. You're into complete awareness, and then you're in that present moment, and it's called now, the power of now. There's also a book written by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, and it's really very powerful. Exactly. And then, I mean, yeah, in at that time, I'm not saying that power of now or staying in the present is called spirituality. It's not also that, because staying in present is also a kind of hint, a part of a puzzle, because it helps you drive towards spirituality, drive towards your soul, okay? To reach within you, within yourself, to know your soul, what exactly it feels like. So what happens is that you just don't feel anything. You don't judge anything. You don't ask for anything. You don't get uh, that kind of bliss or eternal bliss or not. You just don't get anything. I mean, you are like in that calm and peaceful state. I mean, yeah, it's just that it happens, and then you're like, you don't do anything, you just sit there and you observe. That is what spirituality is about. Okay, so let me get into the second thing, and that is law of attraction. I'm so sorry. I mean, this channel may be kind of long this time because I'm back with the so I've back after so long time, and then let me get dive into law of attraction. Okay, so there was a time, right? Okay, I want to share you all my experiences, and there was this time I just went through this app called Law of Attraction. So I installed it in my phone, and then I'm like, I just wanna read about things, and I'm kind of curious type of person. Okay, so I was like, what exactly that was, and then I just went through it, and then I read it, and then it was about. I mean, I'm not even a science student. I mean, okay, to be honest, I'm not even a science student, and I don't get things. But then, I mean, not exactly to that depth. So, but then I love to read things and learn things and new stuff. So I'm a very curious person. So I went to this app, and then I just read it, and then I was like, there was this thing called imagine. Like, would you imagine you create that thing? You are the creator, you are the manifester, and then you do this, do that, and then it just happens. And I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I was not totally like, oh my gosh, it's so lame. And then it just, I was not totally, I wasn't even judging anything. I was just like trying, let's give it a try. What happens? I mean, I was like that. And then what I started doing was that I started writing affirmations. I mean, at that time I was like in very depressed state, and I was literally frustrated about my life, and I was in that verge of giving up, and I was like, oh my gosh, my life is so heck, and then I don't want to live anymore. I just wanted to quit. I mean, that was the whole huge moment. I mean, there were lots of things, lots of pressure, and I wasn't able to handle myself, and then I was literally giving up on myself. And then I used to at that time I used to go through these things. I mean, okay, let's keep it right. What was that about? What was about third eye chakra opening or pineal gland opening things? And then I really loved to do that, and then I didn't even realize what was all that about. But then I was just reading, and then I was happy about it, and then I started doing this at that time, at that moment. I started writing affirmations, okay? Like, I am good. I mean, loads of negative things used to come into my mind, and then I started writing these things like positive affirmations. Law of attraction says that whatever negative things comes in your mind, you can just replace it with positive things, okay? So it's not only about law of attraction, because out of that also people have that capacity to do things like change things into transcend themselves into something good and positive. But then still, law of attraction helps to uh, improve it more, I'd say. So I started writing affirmations, and then yeah, that happened, and then I was doing that, and then without expecting anything in result. At that time, I was like, I was expecting, but then a bit okay, maybe or maybe not. And then I was like, okay, I just let it go. And then after 2 to 3 years, miraculous, what happened was that it just turned out the way I wrote in my diaries, or I thought the way I visioned my things, my dreams, my thoughts, and then it just exactly turned out that way. I mean, I was literally shocked, and then I just turned into a very positive person, and then very loads of positive things came into my mind, and then I just transcend myself into another type of person. I mean, I was like, okay, so am I that person? I mean, I was literally shocked about myself, because I couldn't imagine I could turn. I mean, I could change that much. I mean, it really helped a lot, law of attraction, and then recently also, and then uh, I created this vision board. Okay, vision board in law of attraction, and then in that vision board, I was like, okay, let's write it down. Let's write my jot down my dreams, and then I was creating some kind of visions, and then and then I just picked up some kind of background, and then I was yeah, I wrote some kind of text like, okay, Lord, I want to do this, and it's already done, and then it's already fulfilled, and I'm really happy with it. I just wrote down, I mean, without expecting anything, and okay, so it happens. But then the thing is that I always believed in law of attraction after things started changing. So, and then what happened recently, that also has been manifesting, and then it's just accurate as I like drew my vision on that vision board, and then I was literally shocked what how it happened. I mean, yeah, so things have been going that way, and I don't, I just don't know what how I should explain to you guys. But then today I didn't I don't want to go into that depth of law of attraction, but then I shared you about a law of attraction, that some kind of hints I told you about. But then in the next video I'll be going through this law of attraction in depth, and then I'll be giving you some kind of very secret messages and secret codes and secret ideas about manifesting your dreams, manifesting your desires, and then manifesting everything you want, because you can become everything. But then the thing is that you need to believe in, if you want to do something, if you want to achieve something, or then even if some kind of idea like law of attraction, for example, okay, if you want to do that, the first and foremost thing is belief. If you believe in something that exists, then it does, and then if you don't believe, it doesn't. So it's all about you, okay? So all right, my lovely people, it was very good to talk to you about after so long time, and to have shared my ideas, thoughts, experiences, knowledge. And then I don't know, before there was like this, like I mean the comment section was open, but then I don't know what happened to my settings, and then my comment sections are turned off, I guess. But then yeah, so if that I'd be uploading this video again, and then if that my comment sections are turned on, then you can comment down there, and if it isn't, then I'd be giving you my email address. And if you have queries, if you want to share knowledge, if you want to talk to me, then you can just email me down there. And so lots of love, people. Thank you so much for listening. And even if you don't agree with my thing, that's also all right. And if you have new ideas, concepts, and everything about that, I'd always love to share. And if you have this some kind of stories that you want to share about, then I'd be very happy to listen to it and read about it. I really love to read. Okay, guys. So again, that was all for today. So I'd be going to depth in uh, another video, my YouTube channel, and that would be about complete law of attraction. Okay, all right, my lovely people. Thank you so much. Namaste.